Before we start the video, make sure you check the description to join our giveaways.
In this aid, we will voice our own and market's viewpoint on JST future while examining the just cost gauge for 2022 and past in an unpretentious manner. If it's not too much trouble, remember that you ought to believe this and any kind of other forecast tentatively, since foreseeing anything is a difficult undertaking, not to mention foreseeing the eventual fate of a novel, exceptionally unpredictable monetary resource like just in an unpretentious manner. Presently, how about we head into it, which is very huge. Before we dig profound into the just value expectation and answer questions in the event that JST generally is a very wise venture or not, for what reason will JST succeed or come up short, or for what reason will just value rise or drop, we should rapidly generally toss a look at what JST basically is and its to-date history, which generally is very huge. JST price prediction for the next 90 days, which is very critical. The entire crypto world is on an edge of an undeniable fundamentally bear market. Bitcoin has for the most part drooped half from its unequaled high in the midst of the more extensive market explicitly drops affected by seething expansion and US Fed rate builds, in spite of mainstream thinking. Financial backers certainly are selling dangerous resources and moving into additional, all things considered, stable business sectors. Crypto most certainly is as yet seen as an extremely hazardous explicitly play and subsequently the auction in an unobtrusive manner. Our algo still sees some green in 2022, particularly in the exact moment part of the year. This is explicitly reflected in our 2022 expectations in an unobtrusive way. At the present time, Bitcoin needs to find an especially neighborhood base before we can move in the especially inverse bearing and alter the course. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will in every practical sense, begin to in every practical sense, do likewise. We have seen this situation many sort of times in the separated and in every practical sense, later history and in every way that really matters, significant way. Our cost expectation model in every practical sense, is negative for the truly next 90 days with a smidgen of a buyer market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2. We generally expect whales and especially other by and large greater players in the market to wrap up filling their sacks around that time, which will cause a run-of-the-mill and unexpected crypto spike. Group made a cost forecast model with a multi-layered way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized examination and crucial evaluation of each task. Essentials that we fundamentally assess certainly are group, tokenomics, use case, local area, showcasing endeavors, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity and theoretical pretty potential, and a few extremely other restrictive variables created in our crypto lab, which basically is very huge. Simply price prediction 2022, or so they for the most part thought. Most of specialists explicitly concur that this bear market will endure basically for the principal quarter of 2022 preceding. We especially see a few adjustment in little pattern inversions. Expectation model brings market opinion into a record and responds as needs be. Underneath all things considered, is a month-by-month breakdown of 2022. 2022 September minus 9.15% $0.0264. 2022 October minus 22.94% $0.0224, which explicitly is very huge. 2022 November minus 22.10% $0.0227 in an unobtrusive manner. 2022 December minus 21.76% $0.0228 in an unobtrusive manner. 2023 Jan minus 10.09% $0.0262 in an especially significant manner. 2023 February minus 8.88% $0.0265. 2023 Mar minus 6.75% $0.0271. 2023 April plus 2.10% $0.0297. 2023 May plus 6.46% $0.0310, or so they in a real sense thought. 2023 June plus 16.45% $0.0339, which for the most part is genuinely huge. 2023 July plus 15.01% $0.0335, really as opposed to mainstream thinking. 2023 August plus 23.60% $0.0360. JST price prediction 2025 in an unobtrusive manner. Our expectation model sees JST coming to $0.0559 in 2025, which especially is genuinely huge. What will JST be worth in 5 years in a genuinely large manner? The cost of JST in 5 years could in every practical sense lie around $0. Simply price prediction 2030 to 2040. What just will be in every way that really matters, worth in 2030, or so they thought. Our estimating model sees just coming to $0 in 2030 in a quite large manner. What just will especially be essentially worth in 2040 in a kind of huge manner. Our Guajing model sees just coming to $0 in 2040, or so they in every practical sense thought. Will just fundamentally supplant, basically outperform, in a real sense overwhelm Bitcoin? No, just won't really supplant or overwhelm BTC. Can just essentially reach 10 cents, which especially is genuinely huge. Indeed, just can explicitly reach 10 cents toward the finish of 2025, which explicitly is very huge. Will just by and large reach $1? No, our expectation model sees no opportunities for just to reach $1 in the for the most part short or midterm period, or so they thought. Can just really reach $10, which certainly is very huge. No, our expectation model sees no opportunities for just to by and large reach $10 in the extremely short or midterm period in an unpretentious manner. How pretty high will just go, which basically is very critical. Our Guajing model sees just cost crashing and dropping to approach zero in a removed future, in spite of mainstream thinking. Is just worth purchasing? We generally don't basically see a brilliant future for just. It generally is certainly worth purchasing just as a by and large momentary hypothesis with a decent leave technique. Simply is certainly not a most certainly great sort of long-haul sort of hold. Is just a truly wise speculation? Simply is certainly not a generally excellent interest as we would see it. Why? Indeed, it truly faces a wild contest from in every way that really matters. Other comparative crypto projects, doesn't stand apart with its innovation and development, doesn't generally have a veritable local area, not including examiners and publicity pursuing group, and the group behind the task is problematic.